Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fact check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Okay, so now I feel it is time for me to report myself to you guys because it has been some days of being absent on the Sammy Flex TV channel. I understand. To those who have been paying attention, you guys are aware that Sammy Flex is not in Ghana. Shatawale says man should come and take a rest small and do some connections here and there because this year, from now to the year end, we have some agenda, and the agenda will surely include America. The agenda will include London. The agenda may also include some parts of Europe. So before everything was set into motion, I needed to come and set the ground rolling and for us to do this peacefully and smoothly. So for some days, I have been here in America, California, to be specific. Even in California, I hear I'm at a place called Bay Area. Bay Area, Sebastopol. That is those who really know here. I'm sure the name will sound very fresh in their ears, Sebastopol. But on my journey to America, the last time I came to America was 2019. 2019 was the last time I came to America. And after my first entry, I made a U-turn to London. And when I made that U-turn to London, that was when COVID or coronavirus came. And for some reasons, I was nearly locked in London. But thanks be to God, I came to Ghana and I was part of the people who were quarantined at the Accra City Hotel. Hope you remember the story. So since 2019, after that, getting even a day to go do your visa application has been some way. And sometimes if you have to go stress before you get your visa, you had a ball small. So I decided to just stay out and do my thing. But for some time, I also realized that Charlie, so much business is here. I remember because I was not having my US visa, it was the reason when Shatta was even going to Jamaica, I could not join. Some of them even made it something to mock me that manager took on ground for an uncle, but no, when it's uncle for Bible says we will live with the stupid and the foolish forever. So when we even see them doing that, we laugh about it. So yes, I had to fix it, and that is done. I have a lot of people, or some few people, to say thank you to. CNN of 3G Media Awards, big shouts to you, big man. To Ofori, yeah, the man of the grounds, big shouts to you, as well as Ghana Music Awards USA Dawn, big shouts to you as well. You guys are the reason that I activated this part of me, and we are here. Now, I think when I came, I have not been able to settle down well because, the time difference, that time difference was a wahala for me, small. I'm used to the Ghana time. So whilst Ghana is sleeping and California is awake, I also be feeling sleepy. Yes, I was going through it. Now, in the night, when California is supposed to be sleeping and Ghana is awake, that is when I'll be active. I wouldn't be feeling sleepy. I can be on the bed, tossing up and down, in and out, till like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. But I think last night today, I was able to sleep for some time. Okay, I'm a fool, sir, but at least I was able to sleep for some time. So I want to believe the rest of the days I'll be able to adjust to the time well. When Ghana is sleeping, I'll be active working, and when California is also active, I'll be here working, and later I'll sleep. Now, I have a story to tell you guys, and it is about my experience with Delta Airlines to US. You know, I have not had that experience before in my life. Like when people tell me, oh, my flight was cancelled, I ask myself, aha, what happened? But I think now I've experienced it. So after experiencing it, it is okay for me to also share with those who would want to know how that story feels like. And that is what I'm going to tell you. I'll try to summarize it so we don't spend so much time. Yeah, I'll try to, as much as possible, summarize it so we don't spend so much time. So what really happened on my journey or on my way to America? Let's start this way. Well, so this is how the story starts. I was supposed to leave Ghana on 7th February. It was a Saturday. That was when I was supposed to, because I wanted to finish with one clear week, do all my work, settle family and stuff before I'll come out. Again, I also had some duties for shutter movement, which the result or evidences Shutter will be sharing soon for you guys all to know. So yes, I had to finish everything. So on Saturday, I was ready. You know, it's an early morning flight. Check-in starts like from 4:30 a.m. So on Friday, I even had to do some long trip to Koforidua and back that Friday night. Yes, I had to do some long trips to Koforidua and back, go sort some friends' issues out as well. So when I came back, rested for just maybe 2 hours, and I went to the airport. By 7 a.m., check-in was done. We had to go wait at the gate where you board. Once again, waited for about some 1 hour or two, and they said we should start boarding. Everybody, we went to sit down. At least, you know that when you sit in a plane, latest by between 30 and 45 to go. Yeah, because passengers are walking in, putting their bags at the top area, people confirming their seat numbers, air hostess going about telling people what they should do. So, between 30, maximum like 45 per dozen, you guys should be flying out. This time round, when we sat down, everybody was seated. Put on your seatbelt, everything was done. That we thought we were just about to fly out. An announcement came from the pilot, and the pilot tells us he has seen some warning signal on his dashboard. I'm saying that in the car term because that's what I'm used to. Like he's seen some warning signs there, so they would have to check some 1 or 2 before we can fly out. Okay, it is normal. Italy is an airplane, so if you hear there is a warning sign, you have to even be thankful that you are on grounds that there is the warning sign, so they can sort it out. Engineers are on the ground, they can sort it out for us to move. So once again, we were there waiting for them to sort out the warning sign. Like 30 minutes to 1 hour, then pilot will come announce, you know, before the announcement comes from the pilot. You know that sound, dun dun dun. Then he tells us, okay, engineers are on it, and then we should wait. They even want to run tests of the whole engine before we can set off. Okay, no problem. 1 hour, they are still testing. They are still trying to sort it out. Then we were in the plane. Everybody's seated. Nobody has moved anywhere. You can, even at the point, the washroom guy, they said, because of some parts of the plane not functioning well, the washroom area, because one of the washroom cannot flush it, so we had to stay put. Hey, so even if you want to be safe, for relax. Oh my goodness, we were there. 2 hours. They are still, from time to time, you come and give announcement. Oh, they are working it out. They are hopeful that in the next minutes we will go. Then they are done. Then we are waiting. They are waiting. 3 hours. We were still seated in the plane. No movement. We were just there. No movement. Nothing is happening. Then I think after about 4 hours, they said, well, the way the thing is going, after sorting out everything, they will still have to do some documents. They do have to do some documentation. I'm sure maybe because it delayed before you can fly. You know, plane does not move like car where anybody at all can move theirs. With them, they move with time because when you have to arrive and all those things. So, yeah, they said we should wait because they have to get some documentation. And after the documentation, then you'll be good to go. So, about 4 to 5 hours, they even told us, okay, at this time, they want to get us some snacks and some water because they believe we've been sitting down for long, for 4 to 5 hours there. Every human being is likely to need something. Maybe you want to get some water, you want to get some snack to munch on or something. And they said they were going to serve us something. Around that same time, another announcement came that if you want to stretch, there are some people who would want to stretch. If you want to stretch, you can go ahead to stretch, but don't go far. Just be at the boarding area so that when we have to move, they will gather all of us and we can go. So once again, we were just waiting. At that time, in fact, man was hungry. So I decided to, okay, then let me be part of those who would want to move out to go stretch. After all, it is the airport. If you have some small dollar or CD on you, you can get something to eat. Of course, I had some CD notes on me as well as dollars. So yeah, I decided to come out and also walk around small. Got some yam, fried yam and some turkey. I was eating. I met some shutter movement guys there who were serving at the place. So I got myself some yam and turkey. I was eating. Then I was hearing an announcement. So there was one man who was also in the plane. He even came with me to the restaurant. So when he's done, he left. So whilst he was going, I took his number that I should keep his number. So in case there is an announcement that I have to rush in, I'll just rush in and we all fly out. That was the deal. So I was there. Then you hear announcement, bing, bing, Delta. The restaurant they also playing football, so you wouldn't get the sound very well. Then I saw the gentleman calling me. I was like, oh, big man, what's up? Are we going? And said, oh, no, we can't go. The people have cancelled the flight. Hi. So this is how it feels like. Just like that, all the plans, like all the things you wanted to do, like the flight is cancelled. We are not going again. Okay, so what happens next? Is that, they are saying they have to keep some people at the hotel. So if I'm done eating, I should rush in there to come check Wagwan. I said, okay, no problem. Let me rush in there. Then I didn't even finish eating because at that time, quite no pressure. You're crying out there because what crass or call you want to go, like what planning your Maria CC super pepper, just go and let the rest of the things handle themselves. And I decided to prepare to go there to go check Wagwan. Indeed, when I went there, there was a confirmation that the flight has been cancelled and that we were not going to make the trip to New York at that time. So what is next? Then I had an announcement. Okay, those who would want to go to the hotel, there is a bus about to get them to the hotel. They should just get their bags and luggage and let's go. Those who would also want to go home, they should leave their numbers with them because the flight will be tomorrow, but then they would confirm the time because we may all not be able to go on the same flight. Maybe some will go at 9 and some will also go at 12. I said, well, at that time, Charlie, me, I was done with all my plans. Going back home, even now getting another person to drive you at dawn to come to the airport again, it was going to be stressful. I said, okay, let me just be at the hotel. After all, it's Accra. If I want to go home, I can just move, take a car or somebody come and pick me. I'll go home and come back and still follow the routine that is there. For that side, I think it was done well. They took us to Oxford number 1 street. That's the popular Cheddar Hotel at the Osu Runabout. I think it is called Oxford number 1 street. Yeah, that is what the name is. That was where they kept us, and that will be the end of part 2, really. So yes, they kept us there. They fed us, gave us to eat, gave us to drink. At least everything you wanted there, they were ready to give to you because you were their priority. They couldn't fly you. You may be angry. You might have missed your flight or something. So keeping you there, they have to make you feel comfortable. And there was nice. Big shouts to the people. Now, there is part 3 of the story. Yes, the airport took our passport details. Sorry, the hotel. They took our passport details and they told us the next morning they will check on us because they don't want us to be late. And they know some people might oversleep. So they told us that they will try to wake all of us up when time is due. And indeed, they did. I think around 4 a.m. The phone in the hotel started calling and all. So by 4:30, we were out waiting for the bus. We had to wait small. Our luggage were kept in a van, and they brought some long bus to come and pick us. They gathered out all of us, took us to the airport once again for us to do check-in. Then, when I got there, they asked me, do I want to go with the 12 p.m. flight or I want the morning? I said, Charlie, if I wanted to go with the 12 p.m. flight, then I should be sleeping. I can't wake up this early and come and wait again till 12 p.m. So they should do well to put me on the 12 p.m. flight. Then I wanted my same seat. I said, no, the same seat I won't get. But if I can wait for the 12, I'll get the same seat I wanted. I said, okay, no problem. Put me anywhere, Charlie. After a plane, put me anywhere and let me go. So they gave me my seat. Not too comfortable a seat for me though, because I know my choice of seat in the aeroplane. Then that's fine, Charlie. Bah! And we went through check-in process. 7 a.m. we were done. Went to the boarding waiting area. By 9 we were entering. Hey, can you imagine? When we sat in the plane again, this is the part 3, eh? When we sat in the plane again and we thought, like usual things, the routine checks are ongoing, we'll be flying. That announcement, the first announcement that came that they had to do some checks. The pilot gives that announcement again. Now come see. People became agitated. Like, this people, what do they mean? For the second day, we are going to go through this again. Hey, almost the same script. Then they tell us, okay, the engineers are on the ground very soon. They are sure to fix everything for us to go. Okay, no problem. Then some more time comes to add up. Okay, now they are done. They have to go and do documentation. The same script. The same script was playing out again. What is happening? Are we going to not fly again today too? And at that time, everybody was agitated. In fact, at that time, I even cursed myself, why did I not take the guys a 12 p.m. flight? Because if I had taken the 12 p.m. flight, maybe I wouldn't be going through this stress. In fact, the first day that the plane started, they said the engine. And in fact, when I came out, I saw they had opened the engine. I don't want to show videos. I have videos of all those things, but it's somebody's business. So let's share the story and leave the other ones. Yeah, I have videos of when the engine, the blade, the fan area, it was open. I have videos of all those things because I recorded them. During that time, I even called another someone, big shouts to Arnold. Arnold is an aviation guy. I know he's a big don in that area as well. So I called him and said, Charlie, I'm coming to fly on Delta to New York, but the way they are doing the engine, me, I'm not comfortable. I'm scared. Then he gave me a long voice, and he said, for aviation there, if they tell you they cannot fly, they cannot fly. But if they tell you they will fly, it means they can fly. So I should wait for what story they will tell. But then he also told me that if my guts, that was the part that kept me thinking, that if my gut is telling me, because there was a point they gave that option that if you think you don't want to go and you want to go with the next flight, it's fine. You can come out and see the ticket people. They will sort you out. So I felt like, okay, that's fine. If that's what they are saying, why not? Let me get some advice on what to do. And that would be all. So I called Arnold. I sent him a voice note and he responded to me. Big shouts to you once again, Brian Arnold. And he said, so I should just wait. If he said with aviation there, if they are not sure, forget it. No amount of words will let them hit the air. So if they are sure, it means everything is certain. It means all is well for us to fly. So I should just relax. Okay, no problem. So the second day, we were still there. They were doing gukuru. Do you know what happened? Let me tell you in part 4. This is part 4. Will it be the last? Maybe yes or no. So part 4. So after waiting for some time, Then they are waiting for, so that one too, we spent like 1 hour and some minutes. Yeah, I think it was like 1 hour and some minutes. Then finally announcement came that, oh, everything is now sorted. We can fly, like we are good to go. So everybody should just be comfortable. Even at that time, there were still some people who were going out of the plane because I knew, Masa, hey, plane back on first day and me and 2 years engine fault. Second day, so it's engine fault view. Over Betram went to for 10 hours and 30 minutes. Over Betram at 2. Plane I seen engine show signs, warning signs. Over Betram went to for 10 hours and 30 minutes. Hey, so there was one lady. She walked out and later they came to tell us, oh, for the lady, she says she's not comfortable. She doesn't want to fly again. That lady nearly convinced me, Charlie, should I join this lady? Charlie, life is just one. Life is just one. This aeroplane we are talking about. If God does not come in and boom, boom, we are all done. Like we are done. But Vim, they said we should fly. So Vim, you have to say a prayer. Say a prayer, make a move. Big shouts to George Britain. But then it started. So, you know, as usual, at that time, even if the plane is even sounding normal, cry in my ears, it was not sounding normal. Even if the plane was moving normal, cry in my ears, it was not moving normal because but thank God, we set off the usual turbulence from the beginning, no, but at the point it became smooth. Then my heart came at peace, at least. Now we are in the air, we are going, everything is smooth. Everything is functioning well on the plane, air conditioned, like BBI, you're okay. Hi. But once again, wanna be seat actually plane able to na engine problem. So call for 10 hours, 30 minutes from Accra to New York. BBI, Yankopon. At the point I was even singing, there was a lady sitting beside me and said, Rade bed gisti no. And the lady said, yeah, they are muyo, yende moya. The Rade bed gisti and was here there muyo. But Charlie, green. On time, like 10 hours, 30 minutes, and we landed at JFK, that is New York, and it had been some fucking years of not coming to America, so I was just imagining how immigration was going to be like. But when I got to immigration, cool entry, because they knew the immigration officer asked me when was the last time I came to America. I said it was in 2019. Said okay. I told him my purpose here for business meetings here and there, and I entered. When I entered, now I had to do New York to San Francisco. Yeah, I had to do New York to San Francisco. Then in the plane, when we boarded, so I went to look for my terminal, those details, like those who travel, you know what I'm talking about. You have to go look for where you're boarding, your terminal, your gate. I had to waited for some, I think 1 hour or so, 1 hour or two, and we were flying back to San Francisco. Once again, when we boarded the flight from New York to San Francisco, another announcement came that, the announcer said she has good and bad news for us. Hey. Me, after what I've gone through in Ghana, from Accra to New York, from New York to Francisco, and you are to San Francisco, and you are telling me there's good news and bad news. Like, what the heck? Again? I didn't want to hear that because at that time, Charlie, weather cold and things. Let me just move and settle. And you guys are coming to tell us there is good and bad news. Well, maybe that will be the final part of my journey and my story. Then we can wrap up. Okay, so let's end it here finally. Now, so what was this good and bad news? Then she tells us the flight is huge. In fact, the flight was huge. But for some reason, I don't know what happened. They did not have a full house, as in the seats were not full. So what it means is that those who were boarding, the few of us who were boarding, in fact, if the flight is like 100%, I can tell you, the people who were in it will not even be about 20% too. Like, it was terrible. I don't know what happened. And I don't know why they did not bring a smaller flight to do that journey. Because big flight and you were almost empty in there. So they said because of that, we should not be just seated at any place. we should only use the windows. So even if your seat is in the middle, no, don't sit in the middle. Go to the windows, because I'm sure they didn't want it to weigh to one side. They wanted it to be stable. So the few people who were, would we even be up to 20? I doubt though. I didn't count though, but I'm not sure we'll be up to 20. No, I doubt we'll be up to 20. Less. And big flight. They said, okay, because of that, we should not even be bothered about our seat numbers. What we have to do is we should all sit on the windows, the wings. So you come, just look for a place, arrange ourselves like this so we can support the balancing of the plane. And that was the good news and the bad news. Hey, because there were less people in the plane. Cold, already New York was chilled, because when I got there, I realized some gutters, as in water that is supposed to be flowing, they were even caked because of the cold. So New York was cold, honestly. And just about 20 people going to consume the air condition of about 100 people, passengers. Hey, I would be the team of flight. My goodness. Film tournament now also said, damn. So it wasn't easy. From New York to San Francisco was about 5 hours, 40 minutes, like almost 6 hours. And that is how far California is. But thank God, I arrived. And my host came to pick me at the airport around 11 to 12 midnight. That was when they came to pick me up. And I drove around the, how do you call it? Oh, that popular bridge in San Francisco. Yeah, I even shared a video of that on my way to my apartment. I shared a video of that, and today we are here, guys. That's been great. So to all my American people, shouts to you guys. Oh, a good number of them have reached out already. When they saw on Sammy Flex TV that I'm here, they've reached out. Some of them have spoken, but America is far. Almost everybody is 5 hours. I waited. Ay, Charlie, dang. Okay, London and come for a train. Wako home, be a move vibe. But be a oh, Charlie, more bed 3 hours. Oh, Charlie, more bed 4 hours. Oh, Danny, Crowbany. Well, but so far so good. I feel the meeting me who say my settle in Kakra. You cry me nyari. I feel I'm going to die. Sorry, Anna. Who say okay, now I'm back to normality. Let me just announce my presence to my people. Let them know that finally we are here and we are about to do it and do it well. So you know how we do it. We are good to go. And very soon, I'll be giving you some more reports. But I see Shatter Movement is also doing things. We'll be back here. We'll be back here again in America, definitely. There's so many things happening. So keep your fingers crossed. We have so many things to do. And when they happen, I'll let you know. My name is Sammy Flex. Mami Kojari and Marco Family host. I'll be driving. I've been driving to work and flow, so I'll go and pick and then my host and I'll be back. So you know how we do it. We'll connect again. Big shouts to you for following. Follow Sammy Flex TV. And yes, I mean you want to share me one corner we're out of here. Bye.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.